When it comes to the most depraved, disgusting influence in the Roblox community, Whispers, also known as the infamous furry XDGamer420, is definitely up there on the list. Not to be confused with the other XDGamer who is also engaged in deplorable actions themselves, because these two are different people to my knowledge. The person we'll be discussing today, XDGamer420, has ERP'd with minors, possessed illegal content regarding cheese pizza, posted bestiality, and even posted animal videos, and exposed countless minors to NSFW content. I only ask you, the viewer, to watch this video entirely to fully understand how terrible this person is, because the things he's done and been actively allowed to get away with is disgusting. His years-long harassment campaign against me needs to end. XDGamer420 has been harassing me ever since August 2020, so well over 3 years now. This all started when they began to make Lisa Gaming troll content under a furry alias with his Roblox account featuring many times in his videos being FairyDust52. These videos at the time were obviously run-of-the-mill troll content that intended to bait reactions and gain attention off of impressionable children. In these videos he claimed that he was the cousin of Lisa Gaming Roblox, and during this time they also made NSFW videos to purposely expose minors to degenerate content. They would also seek drama with a YouTuber named Dazzly, and would also make many alternate accounts, mass linking a YouTuber named Metallicys's videos in YouTubers such as KSI's comment section, and then pretend as if they were Metallicys. This resulted in Metallicys getting dislike bombed and garnering tons of hate because people believed that they were XDGamer420 and were mass promoting their comments in KSI's comment section. What was also extremely weird is that XDGamer would operate multiple alternate accounts to do this, and spam videos for literally hours every single day, and then he made another channel called Trend in which he admitted sarcastically that he operated, to then use this channel to create elaborate lies to try and gaslight the viewers into believing that Metallicys was XDGamer420, even though this wasn't true and XDGamer420 actually probably ran the Trend account. I mean, this is just completely pathetic, but keep a mental note of this story because it becomes very important later on down the line. The Trend account, however, conveniently only made videos claiming Metallicys was XDGamer420 and then never became active again. Very suspicious. Eventually XDGamer420 caught my attention in the latter half of 2020, and as XDGamer420 proceeded to get increasingly obsessed with me, this would result in him making videos on me, raiding my Discord server, making disgusting comments to me and others, and even made disgusting sounds on a Discord call. Here's a clip from an old video I had on them. Sorry for the loud music I had at the time as well, but this is literally one of the only clips of what they sounded like.
Discord call. This kid clearly needs some therapy or help.
Eventually I campaigned for his channel's removal and for people to actually report it, because he created vile content in which minors should not be exposed to, and eventually he was terminated. It was also at this time where their vile actions blurred what could be defended as simply trolling, as they started doing extremely degenerate things. They went down a rabbit hole of illegality and depravity and started posting animal abuse videos. One such instance was him posting a video of a rat having its getting cut off by scissors, and then making a comment about the animal's genitalia. Another video was of a child doing something disgusting with a chicken, in which I can't even name on YouTube. He would also proceed to post cheese pizza media to other minors, such as the Roblox YouTuber Lofi, and reference the illegal media by stating it's what he would do to him. It was clear XDGamer got off to posting this disgusting content, and having possessed it and distributed it, he's violated multiple crimes. He has also posted an image of a mutilated carcass of a baby, and it is beyond me how other people, including the other XDGamer, could victimize or even legitimize the actions of this terrible human being. But for XDGamer420 it gets so much worse. Also, for those attempting to defend him, the Discord account called UIO, posting this disgusting content, was quite literally linked to his YouTube account, and also many people can attest what I stated he also did. Eventually, XDGamer420 abandoned his new alias, which was made after his first channel called ROBLOX, and seemed to have left the internet indefinitely. Well, only if that was the case, because this insane CP possessor actually in reality started relentlessly harassing and cyberstalking me. It's odd as well when you come to think about it, because both XDGamer420 and XDGamer have done the same catalogue of things. They've both been involved in CP possession and distribution, and have literally cyberstalked me relentlessly for years. But back to the topic. After my drama with GreenLegoCats in 2021, XDGamer420 decided to start harassing me on Twitter, stalking every post I ever made, and attempting to deliberately spread misinformation and slander regarding me on easily over 20 alternate accounts, which is very easy to trace back to, because all these accounts, at least the ones which are not suspended currently to date, are all linked back to following an account called AdoomiGang69. XDGamer had an unusual addiction to this account, and this is why I'm now bringing this up to you all. XDGamer has decided to come back recently and operates the accounts Whispers and Yarrow Gaming. Once again, he came back to Twitter to harass me under multiple Twitter accounts, one of them being Rick Grimes. This account is also following, you guessed it, AdoomiGang69, along with other new Twitter accounts purposely made to harass me. Whispers is also XDGamer420, as the Roblox account featured in the video is the exact account FairyDust52, in which he used in his older troll videos too of 2020. Oddly enough, the account is also super active too right now. Whispers, also just like XDGamer422, has mass promoted their content in the replies of massive content creators too. Whispers, also just like XDGamer420, has also claimed they are cousins with Lisa Gaming Roblox. The account Whispers is also another run-of-the-mill troll channel, making purposely outrageous videos to bait reactions. Now this account, which XDGamer420 operates, claims to be the TikToker under the same name who has almost 50k followers. However, the TikToker Whispers himself claim that they have no YouTube channel and only has this one social media account, and has also only just come back recently, claiming that their PC had originally broken and that's why they couldn't make content. And their actual Roblox account seems to be called WRDT_Rubes. And as you can see here with their past usernames showing how they used to own the Whispers name. However, XDGamer420's account called AngelDust52 under the display name Don't Ever Come Back is seen to have friended a popular Roblox TikToker called CCGloss, who has over 100,000 TikTok followers, and their Discord account is actually linked to this account as well, while using the Whispers TikTok tag as well in this screenshot, as you can see. So regarding this situation, there is some proof to say that XDGamer420, who runs the YouTube alias Whispers, might also be the TikTok Whispers as well, but then it still remains inconclusive as of now, because remember, XDGamer420 has some insane obsession with trying to impersonate people. And this brings me to the next topic. What is interesting is that Rick Grimes, the account owned by XDGamer420, is doing what they did with Metallicis and is now claiming that I own the YouTube Whispers account. And let me make this clear, I have categorically proved that this person is mentally insane, dedicating years of his life to trying to get my attention. Everything they say is a lie, and they quite evidently get off to being an online degenerate. I do not own the account, and the video referenced is a re-upload of my original video. Their video has 600 views, while mine has well over 8,000, and was made months prior before this archive screenshot showing their re-uploaded video. Now, other than their multiple illegal actions and years-long cyber harassment campaign against me, what else cannot be defended is Whispers, also known as XDGamer420, engaging in a disgusting ERP session with a 14-year-old minor. And no, using the excuse, oh, I was merely trolling and I was purposely trying to be outrageous to try and bait a reaction, will not legitimize these predatory and disgusting actions. They go on to try and coax them into seeing Roblox Heat and knowing about Roblox condos, and then made comments stating, strokes your thighs, and even tried to solicit thigh images from them. XDGamer420 in this instance does no age verification whatsoever beforehand, and Whispers, also known as XDGamer420, states how they are a minor themselves. But knowing how intricate their over 3-year-long cyber harassment campaign has been against me, and also how old they sounded back in 2020 in lost media voice audios of them, and also how much of a compulsive liar they are, I'm going to heavily call cap on that one. Also, even if they were a minor, that doesn't excuse anything they have done either. It does not absolve absolve them of any of their crimes. Now, XDGamer420 has very noticeable language, such as normally calling people rats under his old aliases. This also links very well with the Yarrow Gaming account, which is so evidently his alternate account. This account tries to be a little more believable than his other accounts, while also doing what XDGamer420 did on the Trend account when he was trying to gaslight people using his alternate accounts into believing Metallicis was himself. In this case, XDGamer420 uses the Yarrow Gaming account to dox my name, face, address in his videos, and then pushes the lie that I'm Whispers, when in actuality it's his alternate account because he probably has a multi-personality disorder, while he continues to state that I should have ended my own life, make self-harm jokes about me, along with other XD Gamer friends who have also done disgusting and degenerate things themselves. Yarrow exclaims that he will commit a crime which would be swatting me on Christmas, as if he isn't practically screaming for police to arrest him already, because this video already categorically proves how he's a terrible human being who's committed several crimes and literally been seen to get away with almost all. He made a video as well bringing up my relationship with Burger and claims that I dated him when he was 13, which is a lie. He was 17 and 2 months older than me and I was 16, and this was almost 2 years ago in March of 2022. Burger even made a recent public statement regarding this on my Discord server, and no NSFW images were ever exchanged. He stated, "Hello everyone, Burger here. If you don't know who I am, to simplify, I'm Parlo's ex-boyfriend. Me and Parlo recently had a chat about all the bad things I've done in the past to him, and I'm here to clear it up. Parlo isn't a P3-ophile, I was 17 at the time and he was 16. The grooming situation was all fake and all the things he said to me was fully consensual, and I also did it back to him. Now what's going to happen? We're going to slow down and be friends. We've literally started dating in 15 minutes of knowing each other, and I'm a fully different person now. I've learned from all my mistakes and grief I've done to him. If you want to talk to me personally, just send a DM. Also, I was never part of the doxing, face leaking, name leaking, or anything like that." Then, of course, after this entire situation was a complete lie, he then brings up the only tangible contention point to the misinformed people, which is homotopia, in which I have already addressed 20 times now. No, it was never an NSFW server, and YouTubers can even attest to this, as I Google reverse searched the images to find the original images, and none except the Garfield image ever actually showed nudity. The Garfield image was slightly NSFW. The people who claim that there were NSFW images allowed in the server are the same people who proceed to show it uncensored on their videos for even more minors to see, which is odd, as if the images were NSFW, why hasn't YouTube proceeded to take actions on the videos showing it? And if the images were NSFW and was posted in a server full of minors, why have you now decided to show it all uncensored to even more minors consuming the said content? Pretty odd, right? Anyway, NSFW was against the rules provided on the server, and the creator of the exposed document on me, XDGamer, made the document under my dad's doc's legal name and maliciously blurred images in the document to make it look worse than it actually was. The other XDGamer, not XDGamer420, has actually defended images on the same caliber as the ones posted in the server, which once again were not nudity whatsoever, as it was against the rules for that content to ever be posted, and even server members at the time attested to that. You know, the people who were actually in the server at the time. And here is an instance where he defends his friend Cammy, who made gross sexual remarks to a suggestive image of a 15-year-old. Listen to his defense and wordplay in this situation.
The image was just the profile picture of Guamgo's sister on Snapchat. Parlo also lies and claims that she is only wearing underwear in the image. This is false. She is very clearly wearing shorts in the image and is taking a mirror selfie. The irony of this is that he calls an image of a 15-year-old which is not even revealing or contains nudity CP.
Also, keep in mind, XDGamer actively defended images such as me when I was 16 years old after he had posted them uncensored on Twitter in the form of an archive image. The context was, in this situation, a user showed an image of my legs when I was 16 uncensored, and then Nift called it out as it was weird for a person to be possessing an image of a minor like that uncensored. XDGamer eventually came out to say, "Parents, keep Nift away from your children. The mere sight of a child's legs leads him to immediately sexualize it and associate it with pornography. Yikes." Oh, that's odd. Isn't XDGamer the same person who did just that in the Homotopia callout document? He saw images of minors which were not nudity whatsoever, and he couldn't even argue that they were illegal, and then he proceeded to sexualize it and associate it with to paint a picture that the server allowed CP when it didn't, so in order to make his argument better, he put a fat black box around the images to give an impression that the images were worse than they actually were, when they were literally abdominal progress pictures. This is just proof of XD Gamer's hypocrisy too. You know, the person who actually made the Homotopia call-out document. The one who's meant to be the most well-versed in this situation. But don't worry, it's not the first time XD Gamer, second of his name, has had constant run-ins with being inconsistent with his morals. And also, why should we even see this person as a valid source of information? XD Gamer, not to be confused with XD Gamer 420, has also possessed CP of Natty Forsyth when she was 17 and exposed minors to the image of her you-know-what on Twitter, and was also the one who posts male genitalia pics to me and 13-year-olds randomly, unsolicited, or even had a server himself in which allowed of my character as a minor getting R-worded, in which was posted to a 13-year-old by none other than his friend Cammy. I just find it entirely odd when people claim that just because XD Gamer did bad doesn't absolve me of what I've done, because one, you can't even prove that I ever had culpability in a Homotopia situation whatsoever, because don't get me wrong, I already did take accountability for being a negligent server owner and ever trusting Natty Forsyth with anything, but I was never active and I was never complicit in anything that went on. I already systematically proved in both response videos that I wasn't active by showing witness testimonies and logs at the time, but they also just simply negate made and the author behind it to then understand the underlying intentions and whether it detracts validity, because this person, XD Gamer, has actively been seen to lie and warp narratives as long as it serves his benefit, especially when it comes to people he has some personal vendetta against, such as me. Both XD Gamer 420 and XD Gamer are terrible people, and how this is even up for debate is insane. So what is the take from this video, you all may ask? Well, the best thing to do is report these videos for showing personal information and dox information. I find it really funny how XDGamer420 attempts to also bot-like his videos and Twitter posts, but to no avail. But if it shows anything, it shows how desperate, degenerate, and pathetic my detractors and harassers are. 3 years of this guy's life is thrown away because he is obsessed with making lies about a Roblox YouTuber. Ironically, the ones trying to make lies claiming I've done bad stuff have far worse skeletons in their closet. There's a particular irony about that. And this certainly is not the only case. There is much more soon to be discovered about others. Obviously, this video, however, is not intended for cyberbullying, hate, or harassment. This is just an educational video going over the entire situation as a whole and to defend myself against slander and harassment. And if you could do one thing, can you please like and share this video around the community so more people can be made aware of how dangerous this person and their associates are, and so people can get a better understanding about my side of the story regarding this person's months-long campaign of misinformation, degeneracy, and harassment. Also, make sure to like and subscribe if you're interested in any more of my content, and make sure to watch my other videos too. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.